Today's video is going to be a little bit different. I kind of just wanted to sit down and chat with all of you, kind of tell you where I've been, what my plans are with this channel, kind of what my goals are as a YouTuber influencer, but you can also implement these things into like your everyday life if you aren't someone who is wanting to start a YouTube channel or become an influencer or anything like that. I don't really love the term influencer,
but I don't like pistachio.
But that's just the word that most people understand, so that's what we're going with. So as of right now, I kind of have 6 goals written out that I wanted to share with you, and hopes maybe it will inspire you to do something similar or kind of just get your brain going, or maybe you've been feeling kind of the same way I've been feeling, and it might feel better to have someone who is going through the same thing you are, and maybe we can connect. So like I said, these are basically just for YouTube. Life in general, I have a lot of 2023 goals, 2024 goals, like years goals, but as of right now, these are just my current goals for the YouTube world. Kind of where I've been is I don't know what to record. I want it to be perfect. I don't want anyone to judge me. I don't want to come back in a few years and think, wow, I can't believe I recorded that or I posted that or anything like that. And so my first goal is to just hit record and to just do it and not overthink it. I watch Think Media a lot, which is a YouTube channel that gives you ideas and tips on like cameras, recording, just all sorts of things when it comes to YouTube. And their motto is you just gotta hit record.
You gotta just press record.
And that's what I'm really going to try to implement. I am really good at overthinking and wanting everything to be perfect. So I'm going to try to not be like that nearly as much. Obviously still care about what I'm posting, but to try to stop overthinking everything. A lot of the YouTubers I've watched them for years, and they've been YouTubers for years, and a lot of them are like makeup gurus, or I don't know what you want to call them. They do makeup, and some of them do lifestyle, and so they have really nice equipment. They know what they're doing, they know how to edit, and I just kind of compare myself to them, and I'm like, I can't do this unless I am perfect. You know what I mean?
I'm here to pick up Casey, you know what I'm saying? Well, I'm awake and I speak English, so yeah, I do know what you're saying.
So I'm trying to kind of put that aside and just record what I feel like I can record and what I want to record, and do it to the best of my ability without overthinking it. The next thing that falls into that is to just be authentic. I feel like you do a pretty good job at that, and my Instagram account is like, that is where I'm the most active, my dog's Instagram account, and I feel like I'm so authentic on there. I will hop on stories. I don't care if like my background isn't the best or my hair isn't done. Like I really am my true self there, and I feel like people really appreciate that because none of us are really perfect. And so sometimes it's refreshing to have someone who doesn't live in a $gazillion home and who doesn't have the nicest clothes and the nicest hair and all these things. These are things that I think about. And so I think sometimes it's nice to just, it's refreshing to just have someone who is just a normal person as well. And not that I've ever been like fake on YouTube, I don't think anyways. I just want to just express my true self and have fun with it. And my third thing I want to work on is to stop worrying about my niche so much. It was like the biggest thing when I was researching starting a YouTube channel, even an Instagram or a TikTok. It's like, find your niche, find your niche. And it's so hard to do when I love so many things. I love talking about my dog's health. I love our motorhome. I love staying at different hotels. I love so many things that I want to share with everybody. So it was like hard for me to narrow down what to do. And then it made me overthink. Like now I feel like I'm doing something, because they kind of said like, post and see what people kind of enjoy, see what your audience enjoys. But then it kind of had me thinking, I'm doing this for the audience, so then I'm not enjoying it, kind of thing. One of the best videos on my channel has 10,000 views, which is a lot for a newer YouTuber and a lot for me, honestly. And it was of raw feeding, which I do love doing that for my dogs and I enjoy it, but I give them kind of the same meals. And everyone has their own take on raw feeding, so it was like very controversial, like, this is so bad, this is amazing kind of thing. And I don't love confrontation, and I don't want to tell somebody that what they believe is wrong or what they're doing is wrong. I just want to educate with what I know. So after I posted that video, I was kind of like, whoa, I don't know if I still want to post things like this, because I don't want backlash, and I don't want people telling me what I'm doing is wrong, but I also don't want other people to think what they're doing is wrong. I don't know. Eventually, I'm sure I will post more videos about that and just not care what other people think, but it's a little hard when you're new to this. I need to thicken up my skin a little bit. I would love to have a couple things that are the main things on my channel, because I want to post about our motorhome and where we travel, and I want to post about the dogs, and I want to post about my raw feeding to my dogs and just life in general, because if you don't have a motorhome, maybe you love to watch other people go travel. I know I loved watching people do that on YouTube. Or maybe if you don't feed your dog raw, you can still watch me do things with my dogs or go travel with my dogs, kind of thing. So I didn't want to narrow it down so much to where I was excluding other viewers that I consider to be my friends. So I'm just going to try to post what I feel is right and what I enjoy until I get the hang of things more. And the next thing is to put myself out there more. So I've been listening to the Terrible Thanks for Asking podcast, and her husband passed away from a brain tumor and brain cancer. And after that, she kind of became like the doula for people that were dealing with grief. And it was because she kind of put herself out there to talk about it and helped people with it. And that's what I mean when I want to put myself out there more, is tell people more about myself, talk more about my dogs, because it's amazing how you can relate to somebody that you didn't even know you can relate to, but it's because that somebody put their self out there. And so I want to have my internet friends, and I want people to be able to relate to me about a motorhome or motorhoming with dogs, or wanting to feed their dog a raw diet, or struggling with something, or just anything like that. I just want to put myself out there more, so maybe more people can feel like they can relate to me and we can be friends.
Did we just become best friends? Yup!
And the next thing is to know my self-worth. This one is really hard for me. It's going to take a very long time, more than a year, for me to accomplish and understand. I don't know if I'll ever completely get there, but I really need to work on it in many aspects. One of the main aspects being with companies and with brands. Posting on social media, brands will reach out and ask if I want to collaborate with them, whether it be an ad that I just send to them and they post, or something that I post, or if they can send me a product, things like that. Typically, I don't really ask for payment, but if they do offer, how much do you charge for this? I usually give such a low number because I don't understand my self-worth. I don't really know my self-worth. Maybe not that I don't know it, I just don't want to accept what I can do, and I'm afraid to have someone pay me for something and I give them a video or I post about it and it doesn't get as many views or likes or purchases or whatever it may be that either they were hoping or I was hoping. And then in the end, it doesn't really work out for me because recording a video is a lot of work. Some TikToks are like super fast and easy, and others I need to go to a different location, I need to buy props, I need to record something a whole bunch of times, and then I need to come home and I need to edit it. It's a lot of work. And last month on Facebook, my Facebook impressions were 8.2 or 8.3 million, which is a lot. And on Instagram, it usually varies between 1 to 2 million, which is a lot. And so I just need to understand that I have an audience, and that I try to be anyways a very organic person when I'm showing a product or talking about a product. And so I just need to understand my self-worth a little bit more and not cut myself so short as much as I do. And so the last thing is taking care of myself physically, mentally, all of it. Because if I don't do that, then it puts me down this spiral of that I don't want to record and I don't want to do anything. So I need to do a lot better at taking care of myself. We just bought a treadmill.
Run, Forrest, run!
So I'm trying to utilize that a lot more just to make my body physically feel better, drinking more water, eating healthier foods, and trying not to consume so much drama or hate or things like that on social media. It is a crazy place, and so I just need to do better at taking care of myself so that way I can create content and create videos in a good mindset. So with that being said, I'm going to post this. Now I really have to hold myself accountable and trying to work towards, I don't want to call these goals, but I guess so, goals or tasks, or just work towards bettering myself so that way I can continue to grow on YouTube and TikTok and Instagram and Facebook. I really want to grow my YouTube channel because YouTube is just so different than all of the other social media platforms. I feel like short form content is great for our attention spans, but then it kind of goes away after a couple days or months, and then you only see this much of somebody's personality or their life or whatever it may be, where YouTube is here forever, basically.
Forever. 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 Forever.
Until you take down a video, or I don't know if YouTube takes down videos, but you get what I'm saying. It's here for a very long time, and so if you post about a company, that's gonna stay here and people are gonna see it for a very long time. I will search how-to videos or things like that, and videos pop up from 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 years ago that I'm still watching. Well, if you can hear snoring, it is from my dog. I think that is my cue to start ending this video. But with all of that being said, I'm going to try to post more and not worry so much about my location and all of this B-roll, just be more authentic. Recording YouTube is a lot of work, so it's hard to keep motivated. So I'm trying to just stay positive and push through, and hopefully I can grow this channel. So with that being said, if you have any video ideas or things that you like to watch, I would really appreciate it if you can comment down below and let me know. I have so many ideas in my head, I just don't know what to do. I almost have too many, but then some days I feel like I have not enough. So if there's anything that you love to see or that you want to see, please let me know. And if you haven't had a chance to go check out my other videos after this video, I would really appreciate it. But I hope this video maybe inspires you and helps you not be so hard on yourself like I've been being really hard on myself. And I hope to get back into making videos about the dogs and with our motorhome and campgrounds we stay at and places we go see and just daily life. And I hope you stick around and that you enjoy. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.